Ok. Bonjour. Bonjour mes étudiants. Donc, on va apprendre aujourd'hui les affaires de l'école. Les affaires de l'école means stationery material. So, as I told you that first of all, we need to refer another time verb avoir. So, stay with me and I'm going to show you how we can use this verb while I need to say. So, yes, we were here. So, recall the avoir and can you read with me one more time? Avoir. J'ai. Tu as.
Tu as,
Il est là.
il est là,
Nous avons.
nous avons,
Vous avez.
vous avez,
Ils ont.
ils ont,
Elles ont.
elles ont.
So now it's very easy to create simple sentences in French that I have this, you have this, XYZ. So if we have a bed, a pillow and bed, so we can write like this: J'ai un oreiller et un lit. I have a pillow and bed. If we have $100, we can say. Can you say it with me, Aisha? J'ai $100. Très bien. If I have a computer, mouse, and monitor, of course, so we can say j'ai un ordinateur, une souris, et un écran. So now we're going to see some more stationary materials and we can learn how we can say in French. So Sophia, are you with me now?
Yes,
Voilà, très bien. So there I will be choosing vocabulary. Those can be used in the sentences. Suppose that especially I will focus on the stationary material. So first we need to see, suppose that règle. Can you say it with me on the first line and let me indicate properly. How can I indicate properly using some spotlight? Voila, très bien. So can you see this ruler and say it with me? Une règle.
règle,
Une règle.
une règle.
Yeah. So if you need to say I have a ruler, you can say j'ai une règle. I have a ruler. J'ai comes from avoir. Okay, you just did it right now with me. And une is article. This means a, and règle means ruler. So j'ai une règle means I have a ruler. Ruler. Sorry. Now compass, and it's look like English writing also. J'ai un compass.
J'ai un compas.
Well done. And just above on the ruler, we have a copy. Copy is a Urdu word, I think. So we can say notebook. So notebook को हम French में कहते हैं cahier. Can you say it with me? Cahier.
Cahier.
Cahier. So easy. Cahier means a notebook, exercise book in which we can write easily. So if you have a French copy, so easy, you can say j'ai un cahier de français. Repeat with me, Sophia. J'ai un cahier
J'ai cahier
de français.
de français.
And normally I am adding a or un before the nouns, before these stationary material. This is necessary. These are articles actually. And once we need to take a male noun, then we say a, or once we are talking about female noun, we say un. So I said j'ai un cahier. I have a notebook. That's very good. Now अब हम चलते हैं जी folder की तरफ. So classeur. Can you say it with me, Sophia?
Classeur.
Try to use article, each time. A classeur.
A classeur.
Well done. A classeur means a folder in which you can keep things. Okay? A classeur. So if I have a folder, by the way, do you have a folder in your bag?
Oui.
Oui, très bien. So how can you say I have a folder in French? How can you say I have a folder in my backpack, or just you can say I have a folder? How can you say in French? J'ai
J'ai
un classeur.
un classeur.
Voila, très bien. And very recently, 5 minutes ago, we learned how to say backpack. So I'm going to show you another time the word file, and I will write this sentence on the word documents, and then you can understand easily. So where I write a backpack just now. Okay. Voila, ici. So first confirm me that can you see the bag? Can you see the word file? Yes, please tell me. Sophia, can you see the word file? I can't hear her. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, Sophia, can you hear me?
Yes.
And can you see the whiteboard now?
Yes.
Well done. So now I'm going to write the sentence what I was discussing on the stationery worksheets. So j'ai
J'ai
un classeur
un classeur
dans
dans
dans mon, it's a big sentence,
mon
sac à dos. Please recall.
sac à dos.
So what does it mean? J'ai un classeur dans mon sac à dos. What does it mean actually? Mhm.
Um, I have
Yes, please
a
try. Struggle.
pen.
Yeah. Aisha can help us. Yes, Aisha.
I have a folder in my backpack.
Very nice. Très bien. I have a folder in my bag. Repeat that, please.
I have a folder in my bag.
Backpack. Très bien. I have a folder in my backpack. So that is how we will be using a verb for saying that I have this, that, etc. So अब मैं दोबारा से जा रहा हूँ उसी वर्कशीट्स के ऊपर now and look at me some more items. So we are done with this class here, and now we're going to please take a snap of this. I think you already taken this snap, so just leave it now. So now we talk about the break time, and break time in French we can say pause. So can you say it with me? A pause. Yeah, une pause.
A
Pardon.
pause.
Une pause. And there is another word which récréation. Say it with me. Récréation.
Récréation.
Yeah, recreation. So it's a recreation actually in English. So recreation means break time in which you play. So agar if you get your break like at 10 o'clock, so how can you say in French? J'ai une récréation à 10 heures,
J'ai une récréation
à 10 heures, at 10
à
o'clock.
10 heures.
Well done. So definitely we'll have to learn how to say time वगैरह for this sentence. Just I did it. Now look at this book. Un livre. Say it with me. Un livre.
Un livre.
So a means a, and it's spelling U and a. A means one. A. So livre is book. A book. Un livre. So can you
Un
read
livre.
some of the material with me, and then we will go to the other. So just read the vocabulary with me. Une école.
Il écoute.
This means a school. A professeur.
Un professeur.
This means a professor, a teacher. So normally in French we say teacher, prof. टीचर को वो लोग प्रोफेसर कहते हैं शॉर्ट में PROF, prof. c'est un prof. मिसाल के तौर पे Sophia is a professor. We can say Sophia est prof. Sophia est un prof. Sophia is a professor. Now read with me. Class.
Class.
Okay. If you get a class, at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, you can say j'ai une classe à 7 heures. Okay.
University.
Well done. And étudiant. Say it with me. Étudiant
Étudiant.
means student. Or élève is another name of a student, another synonyms actually for the student. So élève. Tableau.
Tableau.
Tableau, what does it mean?
Chalkboard.
It's not particular chalkboard. It's a good, very good. You recognized correctly. Tableau actually a board can be a big painting type of board. Anything which can be placed on wall, made with wooden or this type a board. कोई भी ऐसे board type की चीज जो कि दीवार पे हम लगा देते हैं तो उसको हम फ्रेंच में ताबलो कहते हैं. ठीक है. तो अगर व्हाइट बोर्ड होगा सो वी शुड बी सेइंग tableau blanc. Okay.
Tableau blanc.
So tableau blanc, and I'm going to show how we write this. Definitely, I will have to go another time on Word documents, and I would be writing like this tableau,
Tableau.
because blanc is white board. Is it okay?
Yeah.
Ça va, très bien. Donc, encore une fois. Now, what do we have? This is pupitre. Can you say it with me? Pupitre.
Pupitre.
What does it mean?
It means
Voila. Pupitre actually a small desk. A desk on which you can sit, you can keep your books. So it's a school desk. Okay, you can say table also, but pupitre is particularly belongs to the school desk.
okay.
जो स्कूल में टेबलें होती हैं जिसके ऊपर हम किताब वगैरह रखते हैं. हाँ जी. काइये is already done, classwork is already done, livre c'est déjà fait. Now what is that? What left is stylo. Say it with me. Stylo.
Stylo.
And definitely with article we always be saying an stylo. So say it with me. An stylo.
Ein Stylo.
And by the way, if you are confused using a or un, so I can bring you back on the white documents and I show you how we say a. So this is a and this means a or an. English में इसका मतलब a और n हो सकता है, but it would be using for masculine noun. So I am writing for masculine. And if you are writing same thing like a and n, but in front of for feminine noun, so I'm writing f for feminine. So it would be un. Does it make sense to you?
Yes.
So they both have the same meaning like a or un. They have the same meaning a or n. But for male noun, we always be saying a. And for female noun, we always what we saying? Un.
You.
Okay. So now come on to the stationary documents another time. So this is a male noun and I need to say I have a pen. So listen, my daughter, she is going to tell us how we can say I have a pen in French loudly. J'ai un stylo. Say it with me, Sophia. J'ai un stylo.
J'ai un stylo.
Well done. Now comes crayon. Say it with me, crayon.
Crayon.
These are pencils, ciseaux,
Ciseaux.
scissors, gomme,
Gomme.
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 Well done. This means eraser. So Sophia, it's your time
Eraser.
to boost up yourself making a sentence, please. You need to say, I have a eraser.
Je, euh,
Une,
comme,
j'ai une gomme.
j'ai une gomme.
So easy. If you feel difficulty to saying a or un before the noun, it's okay. You can say j'ai gomme. But better way is to
J'ai
say
gomme.
j'ai une gomme, means I have an eraser. So règle, ça c'est déjà fait. It's already done. Compas, ça c'est fait. Équerre. Équerre, means you can see. And comment on dit en anglais ça, Aisha? Qu'est-ce que c'est ça en anglais? What is this in English? C'est un matériel, vous ne savez pas? Alors, so équerre, you can see the picture. Now it's D, rapporteur. Say it with me, rapporteur.
Rapporteur.
Okay, trousse. This is most important.
Tout.
Trousse means pouch. Trousse means pouch. So it's very, very useful and it's feminine noun. And how can you say she has a pouch? So I think I should give chance to Aisha and say it loudly. She has a pouch in French.
L L
L-A
L A une
trousse.
pousse.
Well done. You always, once you learn a language, always try to speak louder because it's very necessary to listen properly by everyone, especially by teachers, so she or he can correct you easily. J'ai une trousse. I have a pouch.
J'ai une trousse.
Okay. Cartable. So that is a different noun for backpack. So most probably we say sac à dos, but we use this word also. So you should notice. No, you should take a note of this word also. Cartable is also backpack. Now the course. If you have a French course or class right now, so in French we say leçon. Say it with me, leçon.
Leçon.
Leçon. And use your English skill and give me the translation of this one. What does it mean, leçon?
Leçon.
It's look like English word. Really very familiar, very same word, lesson. So this is lesson.
Leçon.
So they have most probably same sound, leçon and lesson and le cours.
Leçon.
So you can say le cours also, the course, okay? And we are done with this récréation cantine. By the way, do you go to the canteen at your school?
There is no canteen at our
Oh là
school.
là, il n'y a pas de cantine. Il n'y a pas de cantine means there is no canteen. Say it with me. Il n'y a pas
Il n'y a pas
de cantine.
de canteen.
So there is no canteen. How very sad. There is no canteen. So canteen in French is cantine. Très bien. And transport scolaire. This means school transport. Hey, taisez-vous, s'il te plaît. Now, examen. Examen means exam. So if you have an exam and this is the second last, then after I will be finishing this. So how can you say I have an exam? Sophia, please. I have an exam in tomorrow. I have an exam, or just say it. I have a French exam. J'ai
Je,
un examen
j'ai examen
de français.
de français.
And very
De
nice.
français.
I know constructing or making sentences is a tough skill. So, but you're trying, and I really appreciate your efforts. And the last word is diplôme. Can you say it with me? Diplôme.
Diplôme.
Voilà, très bien. Donc, if I need to say I have a French diploma, then I can say j'ai un diplôme de français. Exactement. J'ai le diplôme de français. I have the French diploma. Merci. Au revoir. Bonne chance.
Au revoir.